Hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Now, if we look over here, our bees are still going and we didn't really get many cones, but that's not too much of a problem considering we haven't been mining cones. We'll just wait for those to go. Anyways, a new update for Railcraft came available, 6.5.0.0. I'll just say 6.45 for simplicity. And I have thus upgraded to that level. Now this means that we have added a lot of machines, some of which you've probably seen in WayofFlowingTime's Let's Play, the modded Let's Play on the server that is very special and whatnot. Basically, it is a boiler which creates steam by heating up water and being awesome about it. Yay. And it produces a lot of energy. So if we look at some of the steam engines that you can make, you have obviously the hobbyist steam engine, which is made with gold-plated gears, etc., etc. Then this outputs what? 2 megajoules per tick, whereas this is 4 megajoules per tick, commercial steam engine, and the industrial is 8 megajoules per tick, and they require pretty much the same amount of energy per megajoule per tick. Okay, so I was having this working for quite a bit. I didn't actually go AFK at all, but I found a diamond and a gold nugget. The gold nugget I am definitely most happy about, I gotta tell you that. I am a nutcase sometimes. Anyways, now that we have the gold, now that we actually have stuff happening with this, we can keep it going and whatnot. Now, the thing is, we got some more machines that need to be put into this entire assembly, and we're going to need to knock out a bit more of the wall to get to it. Now the thing about the thermiotic fabricator and the rolling machine is the fact that they're kind of more specialized than these machines, which we can honestly just keep going, and they might need to be in a different location for me to really feel like they're operating optimally, like optimal location. Like for instance, if you just check the colors, it doesn't really work together, I find at least, so it probably will just have them separated slightly. Now, I'm going to need to go on some sort of expedition to be able to get a lot more general resources, in fact, not just one particular thing, but a lot of general resources. So, all of that iron and the copper and diamonds will need to be on my top priority, and I'll have to leave this place to pretty much run amok as I am. What I think I'm going to do is just leave these two machines over there, see how they operate with the rock crusher going on. We might need another engine, but eventually we might be able to make this complex run off of steam power, which is going to be quite fun, I think. I'm not too sure what to expect when I hook everything up to steam power. It's going to be, well, at least I have a lot of charcoal to do with it what I will, etc., etc., but it's pretty much going to be another thing. Now, if we can look into how much iron we have, we're going to need to make a bit more steel, I think. And let's take that and some of the tin, throw them into our machines and have them going for a bit. And to make more steel, we'll throw this in and a bunch of charcoal. With 56, we're going to make 16 less 2. We're going to make 14. And also throwing these down, we'll see the rolling machine and the thermionic fabricator, which is going to require a constant level of energy. Now this constant level of energy I'm a little sketchy on, because this thing is going to require, see, it's splitting finally. It's going to require some energy to keep this going, and also the energy that's required by this thermionic fabricator is definitely not a constant 15 megajoules per tick. Now I think it's somewhere around like 3, though I'm going to have to check the math about that. And also with the new update, I just logged on and I did not need to re-add this windpipe whatsoever. So if we allow this a while to pretty much upgrade, in fact we don't need to use, since it's at such a high level, we don't necessarily need to use glass. We can use sand and it'll just melt it into liquid glass. But where's the fun in that, really? So I'll let this continue onwards. Hopefully we'll get some more things than just the stuff that we have right now. And this liquid is stalled. Or not. And yes, I do know that I could have just made a pump and it would have been a lot better. And, well, not as iron efficient, but I can't really give that argument because I kind of forgot about the pump when I was building that little towering pump water thingy. Anyways. Now, if this is requiring such a constant amount that it cannot give anything to the rock crusher, I'm going to have to, in fact, move this and have some sort of power switch pipe. Is there a power switch pipe? I don't have those advanced items, and unfortunate indeed. So I'm going to move this for now, and in fact, I think moving it over to here would be something different entirely. So maybe I'll only use it when I, well, really need to, because constant 15 megajoules a tick, useless energy being taken and whatnot is definitely not what I want to happen. So I think I'll just move the, maybe I can move the, what the hell is the thing called? Yes, chunk loader block. The chunk loader block so that it'll be much better and having that thing run constantly. Once that is happening, we might be able to get something a little better. Hey, thank you. Okay. In fact, the bees are done. Oh, hi. Oh, I see how it is. Thank you. Okay, sort inventory, then we'll check on the bees. We got a cultivated princess. That is very good. Nothing else in there. We got the common princess. Probably not a purebred princess, but anyways. And these 3 we're going to want to check as well. So I think one thing that we can do is move the... actually combine... what the heck was it? B analyzer, and make it into something else. Make it into the analyzer. So... we have the brass that's required, I think. And do we have any excess stone gears? We have 1 right now. Oh, there's some in my inventory. That is useful. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to need to get some more bronze to get the bronze casing and the gears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of bronze should be sufficient. So tin and copper. Tin, copper, good. I'm gonna need more copper. A lot more. Okay. That's good. And I hear an Enderman. Where is that Enderman? It's obviously outside somewhere. Okay, I gotta check. Are you inside? Oh, please tell me you're not inside. Huh, okay. Apparently he's not inside. Haha, he told me he wasn't. Okay, what was I doing? Yes, something a little important. Okay, this, and this. Please don't tell me I have the recipe incorrect. Bronze. Fudgesicles. Yes, that is a little moronic of me. Yes, I will not say anything to redeem myself. That was a completely boneheaded thing I just did there. Okay, analyzer, here we go. Now this thing, I believe it requires energy and it requires honey. So we're going to need to get the squeezer right here to connect with it. So we'll move that, and let's make it right here. This requires honey as well. Is there any way to make this look good? Probably is. So let's get that and instead move it here. Putting the... that could work. Okay, so we're going to need another Buildcraft engine, unfortunately. And the waterproof pipes, we're going to need a wooden one and any other type. Okay, we do have the waterproofing required. Let's actually throw this into the centrifuge and get some more stuff because we will need to get that. And also some light would help. Light bright. Yay. Okay. So we got that going. We're going to need some sort of Buildcraft engine. You know, I should probably just make a whole whack of them, but I couldn't really be bothered. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that, and I think over here. Okay, good. We should have the required stuff. Okay, so let's make the casing. Okay, one of this, gears over to the side. If only I could have used those, that would have been nice. And here we go. Wooden Buildcraft engine thingy. And we'll just go with a cobblestone pipe and a wooden pipe, which we do not have. Where is that thing coming from? Don't tell me. I cannot even tell. Hello? How are you? You are annoying. I do not like you when you are annoying. It is annoying. Did I mention you're annoying? Maybe I'm a little annoying right now. Anyways, let's go onwards. Okay, get this, and this goes away, and we can move this up here and make this analyzing session a lot better. Okay, we're going to need to take all the wax probably. 2 of these. 1 for this, and 1 for this. That'll be good. This, and that is in the wrong place, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So maybe not as clean as I would have hoped. And we can put those lights back on into here and put one here as well, and that should work. Okay, let's move all of the liquid honey in. And we can power this up. It'll go into here, be liquidy and honey, and maybe we can analyze this thing. Analyze that, and that. Will just require a bit of honey. I don't know if it'll require energy, does it? Probably doesn't. Oh well. It's very pretty. I want to analyze you. Does this mean I am a little odd that I'm staring at a bee so intensely, trying to figure out how to mate it? Okay, it's done. Okay, this is common wintry hybrid, not as fabulous as I would have liked it to be. We can put those in as well, and it wouldn't be too much of a bother, and good thing it doesn't require any energy, but oh well. Now this is cultivated in common, slowest worker, but it's a shorter life, but we are one step closer. Now I know, or at least I'm pretty sure I have another bee that is a drone. Cultivated common. This is cultivated common as well. Slower, slowest. It's a high chance that I can get them to breed well together. There's no point not doing it. Now this is a pure common drone. So if we can get another princess to be a pure common, we can just get a bunch of common drones and we can expedite the process like that. It should be a lot easier. Now this one, in turn, is a common drone as well. Shorter life, slower worker. Slowest worker, shorter life. Okay, so this one is the one we will want to breed. So I'll let this go on for a bit and then meet you in a sec. Okay, the analyzer is almost done all of them. We have a common meadows, and once again a purebred, and another purebred. So we got a lot of purebreds. So let's check what we have and what we should mate together. We should probably do these near the apiaries because it'll be much more efficient. Now getting a purebred common will probably be what we'll want to get mostly. And then maybe we can get an apiarist pipe instead of this diamond pipe. It'll probably be a lot more efficient than what we have. Okay, so let's see which other kings or princessi do I have. These are all unknown. It doesn't matter. Those are junk anyways. Okay, so let's open up this inventory and check. This thing we'll want to breed. And we have a 50% chance to get the common out of this. Now if we take it with a slowest worker, that's bad. Slowest worker. This can stand a higher temperature tolerance. Same with this. And this seems like the best one to go for, because it's a slower instead of all of those be slowest. So we can breed these together and we have a relatively high chance to get it working. Okay, so there's one. We'll keep that going and we'll just take the meadows out because, you know, kind of want to be fair to them. I don't want to leave you out in the cold. Now, speaking about cold and leaving out instead, we're probably going to need to sleep for a bit so that we can continue working a bit. There we go. Okay, so moving onwards. We have these two cultivated. Now the problem with these two cultivated is that they're both half-breeds, which is not a good thing. But they're cultivated and common half-breeds, so that's decent. But we have a slowest worker and a slower worker. So worst comes to worst, they meld in a very odd way, which would not be very fun, would it be? Okay, and taking these out, and finally we have this common and wintry. Now I'm thinking about this. I want to see what the other wintry ones do, because it might be worthwhile to see if we can get a high temperature tolerance on one of these wintry ones. But these are princesses. That's not good. Not good. We could go on another expedition to the far wintry lands. Maybe I'll do that when I'm mining and just bring back some on the way back. But let's see. High temperature tolerance, that's good. Slowest worker and shorter life. We can breed these with one of these, I guess, and another high temperature tolerance. So we'll have a possibility to have a higher temperature tolerance. And now these are going well. That is what we want to see. Now, we have a lot of freaking bees. All these useless riffraff will go into here because we do not need them. Now, I think we're going to have to wait for this breeding process to finish before we can figure out which one we want to have constantly running. Because, face it, we're going to need one of them to constantly run to be able to get all the materials. Now, speaking about constantly running, the problem with moving our chunk loader block is the fact that, well, we're moving the chunk loader block, and we cannot necessarily take all this yummy, yummy stuff with us. And it seems like that's going to run low on hummus, so we're going to need to throw 2 more blocks in here, and we'll pick those up. Now, the thing I was going to go for, this thing right here, the chunk loader. Yeah, I'm going to be careful here. Now this chunk loader, it's chunk loading all of this area, including that chunk, but and it's chunk loading these two farms. I don't want to keep these running constantly anymore. There's no profit in it. I'm making sure that I can get this. Chunk loader, good. And I don't want to hit the dirt down there because that would be very, very disastrous considering how fast this darn thing can go through it. Okay, now moving this over, we're going to have to look at what type of scope we need this entire thing to be in. I'd like it to be able to get this part, though I know that's not very realistic of me to think that. We can count it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Basically, I need to count it so that I can see if I can get all of this and all of that in the same chunk loader parameters. This is what I'm least worried about. Worst comes to worst, I just put it on the roof, so I should be worried more about where I'm putting the other dang thing, which is going to be up here, and let's put this here. We're going to need a nice little enclave for this. Okay, now it's going to need to encompass those switches, so as before, what we did last time, we just simply brought it out, and now that's going to waste energy if we don't have a constant supply of cobblestone. But considering that it's going... let's break out the calculator for this. There's 9 stacks, right? Okay, so we have 9 times 64. So we have 766 cobblestone. 576, rather. I said that horribly, didn't I? Okay, and it takes approximately 10 seconds per because it needs to do the cobblestone and then the gravel. So multiply that by 10 seconds, divided by 60 seconds, and we have 96 minutes that we can just stand away from this because it's going to be chunk loaded. Now that's if it's going at a constant 5 seconds per, which is not necessarily the case. Anyways, this needs to be encompassed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So boundary case, we put the chunk loader here, and it just barely gets that dang thing. Let's put it, and also boundary case is this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 right here. So right here would be where the chunk loader would be optimal, or up here. This would, if this is like another chunk, it'll encompass all of that, but still be able to get everything else. So let's put this here, press F10 as the checking if we're all chunk loaded thing. We need lasers. This is hard to test. I'm guessing it's good. So it's hard to see. How are you? How are you? Let's go outside, see how the bees are. And I'm pretty sure we have to move this slightly. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're at the wrong place. Let's put it here instead. It probably won't make much of a difference anyways. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if the bees are actually encompassed in our area of effect. If they are, then we're good to go out of here. Okay, so these are also chunk loaded. So while we're away off mining and etc., these will continue to breed and stuff while we're pretty much mining as much as we can. I'm not sure how long I want to spend out mining because, frankly, I have better things to do than just mine. Then again, I kind of need to get out mining to be able to do other things, so it turned those off. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now I should fill this up with cobblestone before I leave, so that will be one thing I need to do. Actually, before I leave, I think I'll check on how those genetics of the other bees will be. So I'll have to wait for that, and then I guess I'll see you in a second, guys. Okay, we got most of our bees pretty much done. It looks like we got meadows and commons cultivated. It looks like our cultivated is going to be a problem. But we did get a frozen comb, which is going to be interesting when we put it in the centrifuge. I know what we're going to get, but still, it is interesting when I get frozen cones. And I'd like a frozen cone. Snow cones. That would be lovely. Anyways, let's wait for this one. Go inside, analyze all these bees. Ziff. Analyze all these bees, and then maybe promptly go insane and jump off of a cliff. Because I do believe we have some of those nearby. Well, the fact that you're living in a cliffway would be one thing to look at. Okay, this looks very promising, the fact that we got all commons. So let's sort our inventory, throw these up as well, then sort. Throw the frozen cone, thank you very much, and then get that in centrifuge and work on this. So frozen cone into centrifuge, do a little centrifuge. Let's get the bees first, and then get these. And let's wait and do a little analysis. Now, unfortunately, I had to do some recalculations, and it's 8 things that I can only have. So, 8 blocks, and that's approximately 80 minutes. Not too bad, but considering that it's not as much as the original amount I thought it would be, yeah, unfortunate. I want that. Okay, folks, this is very good. In fact, very, very, very good. Now, well, some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's meh, but whatever. Going onwards, we got a Meadows Common Hybrid, not important at all. Now we got a Purebred Common Princess, which unfortunately is slowest worker, short of life. But we got another, and we got 3 Purebred Commons, which we can use to breed together to get all of that. So that's one thing we can throw in one of our many things. Yes. We got our cultivated princess. Unfortunately, it's cultivated in common. But an interesting thing is below it, which we have a common and a diligent hybrid. The diligent, I'm not sure exactly what that will be. It's probably one of the better ones that we have, though we currently do not have it or anything, but we'll throw them together, see how that goes for one cycle, and then figure it out. Now, the best thing is the fact that we have a common wintry hybrid princess and a common wintry hybrid drone, and they both have a possibility of having a higher tolerance. So if we get a wintry one that can actually breed in this climate, we're one step closer to make a lot better stuff. I'm not sure how that will go, but I'm hoping really that it's going to be useful. Now I'll throw these into apiaries. Now another thing that we need is we have 2 propolis, and we can combine it with a diamond pipe to make an apiarist pipe. A lot better in my opinion than what we currently have, i.e. the diamond pipe. So we can hook that up to the system and automate one of our apiaries to be a lot better equipped for what we're doing. Now we're going to make another chest to be able to do this, and then we'll be good to go. Now let's go out, and this is the one in question that I'm going to, well, question. We'll put this here. That is going to go eventually. Block right here, we'll have this so that it'll be automated. Good. Nothing's in there, which is what we're looking for. Now, this is the apiarist pipe, and we want any sort of bee, any bee to go through there, and any other junk will go into this chest that will be right next to it as soon as I place it down. There we go. It'll be the green, but the green doesn't really matter. So any sort of bee that doesn't go into this will go into this, which is kind of good. Now we do have a lot of junk bees, which we're going to have to get rid of, and this can still see the sky just barely. I don't see why I put it there, but well, whatever. And we'll put the common drones in here. Now we'll turn that on, take this off, and in fact let all those bees stew on the ground because, you know, they kind of suck. Stupid bees. Anyways, we'll put the other stuff into here and into here. We'll let that go and continue and frolic and be merry and all that. It's bringing a tear to my eye. Anyways, all this junk bees we'll just put in here, and I think I'm going to suit up, get ready, and explore a bit, and hopefully not die while I'm out there off camera. That'd be preferable. Yes, tally-ho, tally-ho. Now I should probably make some more of those netting things. Baskets, are they baskets? And definitely not cat blocks. Basket. It's an item in forestry, I know that. We should probably just search for items in forestry. What are you? Signal block surveyor. Probably important, isn't it? Okay, this is forestry. I'll let you know when I find it. Ah, frames. The proven frames I still can't get. Impregnated frames I think are decent. Now seed oil, and I can just make the stuff in the carpenter, and that will make quite a few of them. Now it won't be an automated system, I know that, and we do have enough of that, but we do have enough wood, so I might as well make the stuff. We're gonna need some more seed oil though. We only have 2 casings of seed oil, and we have seeds somewhere. I need 4 more seeds to get the required. I still need 10 more seeds, isn't it? Huh? 10 seeds? I got 7. 8, 9. Gonna need more, aren't I? Okay, I'll go and get some seeds. Woohoo. Okay, I got enough seeds as it is. 12 should suffice. 2 will need to go back into here because I don't want to use everything. And we're going to need to make some more capsules. In fact, let's make some beeswax capsules, since eventually we're going to get to the point where we're actually using our beeswax for something useful. Yes, finally! Hooray, hurrah! So we'll put these beeswax capsule thingies in the squeezer right here, and we'll put that there. We'll just squeeze some more of those, and the carpenter is going to require some seed oil cans, and this will be the recipe. We'll put a lot of that in, and we'll get as many as we can. Don't need to worry too much on the formalities or anything like that. And when these are done, we'll carry on, and I didn't need that many, did I? Oh well. Sigh. Way. You are stupid sometimes. Okay, I'll just still make the 24 needed, make up the frames. In fact, I can just still do that on camera, since it is done. Okay, there we go. And unfortunately, there seems to be zombies around. Thankfully, none of them are smart enough to realize that there's a door there. Please don't prove me wrong. Please don't prove me wrong. Goodness gracious, I hope they don't prove me wrong. That would be stupid. No, hey, yes, they cannot operate a door. Therefore, I am superior. Crash, bang, open door. Yeah, that would certainly be what I kind of deserve, actually. Okay, so putting light in there, moving onwards. Let's install these frames. I think it'll be 60% capacity compared to the regular apiary that it used to be. It'd be a bit more helpful if it, you know, was better apiary style. Apiary style. Nah, yeah, no, not quite the same ring to it, does it? Carrying onwards. Stop getting in my way. Equivalent to slamming the door in Minecraft. Okay, so throw these in. We'll get some stuff, and then we'll have to fill up that rock crusher and put a lot of cobblestone. We'll need to do some more preparations, but I think that will suffice. Okay, let's see. Rock crusher pretty much full with all the cobblestone we need. We got the squeezer and some seed stuff. This will be good, and continue running, operating. Worst comes to worst, it just, explodes, but I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. We got all the cobblestone that we're gonna need. I think we should probably actually... Ooh, that would be very awesome. Take some of our steel, that's for sure, and make it into a weapon of pure badassery. Unadulterated badassery. Steel sword. Come on, we're in the future, people. Try to keep up. Okay, so just a few more stuff. I think we'll be good. This redstone doesn't really need to be here. Some charcoal will be good for the stuff onwards. And in fact, I think I'm gonna need to make some more charcoal soon, aren't I? Where are you? Where are you? Well, it looks like I ran out of charcoal, so I'm just... Why are zombies there? They're probably back there again, aren't they? Stupid zombies. Well, I'll just make some more charcoal, and then I think I shall go off into the merry blue yonder, hoping not to die, all of that jazz. You know, if I do die, make sure to remember me. Remember me. Remember all those times I said horrible jokes. Ah, those were the times. Hey, I still do those. Yay! Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Where is that zombie coming from?